I'm Mingo Park, in charge of training for utilization of fumigation equipment and devices. In this time, I'm going to present the use of gas detectors to monitor gas exposed in the workplace. I'm a team manager of phytosanitary treatment in Pest Control Division in Animal and Plant Quarantine Agency. The contents are as follows: gas tube and gas detectors. Gas detectors for high concentration are needed for checking the gas concentration of methylbromide during fumigation. This was presented in lecture 1, use of gas detectors during fumigation. In this time, I'm going to present gas detectors for low concentration, which is used for checking leakage of methylbromide and safety in workplace. The background theory of gas concentration, such as gram per cubic meter and milligram per liter or ppm, was presented in lecture 3, use of gas masks for workers' safety. In Korea, several detectors are used for low concentration. There are detector tubes made from gas concentration, Mire 3000 plus from Honeywell International Incorporated, and GH202 type, SP220 type, from Rick and Cake Company Limited. The gas tech detector consists, this is how to use gas tech. The gas tech detector consists of detector tubes and gas collector. This is a gas collector. The gas pump has a function to collect a certain volume of fumigation gas. This is a finish indicator, and when suction is finished, it appears from colorless to white. So you can see visually confirm the end of suction. This is the detector tube insert hole, and this is the tip breaker to cut tips on both sides of detector tube. This is a detector tube for methylbromide. Methylbromide tube is composed of 2 detector tubes, 1 and 2, which are supposed to be connected as shown on this. The front tube is a filter that purifies gas other than methylbromide, and the rear tube indicates the methylbromide level. This is one connected to a gas pump. There are various types of methylbromide detector tubes depending on the concentration range. LL is the detection tube from that measures the lowest concentration range, and the measured concentration increased the order of LA and L. Here I introduce the 136 LA. It is mostly employed in the actual fumigation work because the permissible exposure limit of methylbromide is 1 ppm, and then this one is 1 to 8 ppm. So, and it is easy to recognize due to discoloration from white to yellow. The data instruction like this in the box. The instruction differs depending on the concentration range and the detection tubes. This detector tube of 136 LA reads the concentration after you pump twice with 100 milliliter for 1.5 minutes. If it exceeds 18 ppm, you should pump once, just once. read 100 milliliter for 1.5 minutes and multiply by 2 to read the value. The detector tube for phosphine consists of only one detector tube, unlike metabromide. There are also various types of phosphine detector tube depending on concentration range, like metabromide. Number 7 is mostly employed. Sorry, the number 7L is mostly employed in the fumigation work because the permissible exposure limit of phosphine is 0.3 ppm. You can see the 0.3 ppm. And it is easy to recognize due to discoloration from pale yellow to purple. This is the tube reads the concentration after you pump 5 times with 100 milliliter for 1 minute. I'm going to explain video how to use GasTek with the phosphine detection tube. This is a phosphine detection tube gas and is fire. Sorry. You can see that this expiration date of detection tube is marked and on the top of the detection tube case. Cut both sides of the phosphine detection tube using the gas collector tip breaker. And then insert the gas detector tube into the insert one in the direction of the arrow. Align the handle with the red guideline. They pull the handle until it stopped and wait for 1 minute. It is supposed to limit it 5 times and read the concentration. This is how to use gas detector GasTek for checking metabromide concentration. Cut the tips of 2 metabromide detector tubes using the tip breaker. And connect the two detector tubes in the direction of the arrow. Insert the connected detector tube into the insert hole. I'm going to show the discoloration of detector tube with a low concentration of metabromide gas. After connecting the tether bag and the gas detector tube, pull the gas handle all the way, and the ambient gas contained in tether bag is sucked into the detector tube, and then you can see that the gas detector tube is discolored up to 4 ppm. Actually, it should be read after repeated twice, but it stopped with one stroke. This is a video clip of checking the dissolved gas with Gastec in the warehouse where metabromide fumigated fruits are stored. The gas liquid detector GH202 measures several gases at the same time, including metabromide in short time, unlike Gastec. That's why this is affected by other gases as well as metabromide. It displays in red depending on the concentration. That is measured down to 200 ppm, and H is measured down to 220 ppm. The numerator printed in detector from 1 to 9 does not mean gas concentration of ppm, but may by use to compare gas concentration relatively. Since the permissible exposure limit of metabromide in 1 ppm is 1 ppm, it is measured by setting the detector to H, high measurement sensitivity. This detector is supposed to be alarmed when the level achieves 5. Before turning on the detector, you should unfold the flexible tube of detector, and you can see that H. You set main switch to H position. The level in red moves from 9 to 1. Detector gas leaks at the location to be measured. This video shows the detection of gas leaks on the container door fumigated with metabromide and sealing the leaks with tape. The gas leak detector SP220 is displayed as a bar graph according to the concentration. When the concentration exceeds the specific concentration on alarm sounds, it can measure up to 100 ppm for metabromide and 4.5 ppm for phosphine. When the power button is pressed, after self-diagnosis, the measurement mode screen is displayed. You can see that number of ppm. You can check until up to 100 ppm with the metabromide. The detected gas leakage at the location to the measured. This video shows the detection of gas leaks in tents with pineapple fumigated with metabromide and sealing the leaks with tape, plastic tape. The gas leak detector, Miniray 3000 Plus, display the concentration as a numerical value when the concentration exceeds the specified concentration on alarm sounds. press the middle power button to turn it on. Then it displays the measurement mode after self-diagnosis. You can see 00 methylbromide, right? Detect the gas leakage at the location to be measured. The video shows the detection of gas leaks in the orange container door fumigated with methylbromide and sealing the leaks with tape. This detector would be best because it can detect only methylbromide and the concentration range from 0.0 ppm to 1000 ppm, even though it is the most expensive one among the detectors. The video on the left is a scene that mirror 3000 pulse measures dissolved methylbromide in the fruit warehouse. 1.3 ppm, which exceeds the PEL of 1 ppm is 1 ppm of MB is measured. If a worker enters without gas mask or extracting gas from the warehouse, there is a possible detoxification to workers. This video clip shows a scene of exhausting the dissolved gas from fruit warehouse using a portable air exhaust fan. This is a picture of portable forced exhaust device to making moving the exhaust fan convenient. Wheel are attached under the exhaust fan. This is a picture of a forced exhaust device installed in a fruit warehouse. This is a summary. Please read later. This is all about the use of gas detectors for low concentration. See you next time on another topic. Thank you very much for your attention.